everybody, it's Uncle Scott. Welcome back to the QwerkyReax channel. First things first, I chapter all my videos, so if you don't want to hear my setup here at the beginning, use that scroll bar, slide right into the music. Second thing second, my video is a reaction video. It's not a replacement for the artist's original work, you know that. So I leave a link to the video that we're watching and the artist channel at the top of my description so that you can go check out their music on your own, which I strongly encourage you to do. But of course, after watching my video first. We're introducing, I've been doing a lot of like cool stuff on the channel lately, having a lot of guests on. A lot of you know this is all what we call pre-pro in the biz, which is pre-production. We do it all in advance because the next time you see me, none of this will be here because I'm moving out of this apartment, moving out of New York. So some of the OGs on the channel came back to help me out and fill that space with really cool opportunities to introduce them to new artists. And today is no different. We're bringing Brooke back. Brooke, welcome back to the channel.
Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
I love it. Thank you for doing it again. I'm excited to show you another new artist. I showed you Chinchilla. That was a new artist for you.
Mhm.
And you hated her, but you know, we tried. And not at all.
Obsessed with her now.
Yeah, she's awesome. Now I'm going to go a bit of a different route. Normally, it would probably be like 20 videos in on my channel before I would show a guest this.
hmm
But this will be a new artist to you. But the reason I chose this is because, again, fans of the channel will know this, but a little history on Brooke and I. We met when she lived in New York City. She's an actress and musician, now lives in LA. And we met working on a project that I was doing during the pandemic to just try to stay creative. And then I asked her if she wanted to like learn about new music, and she was like, yeah, that'd be dope. And that's how I got her onto the channel. But so when you were living in New York City, did you go to like Broadway shows?
Yes, all the time. It was like one of my favorite things to do.
Okay, great. So then, and I know that you know the popularity of Wicked in the last
Oh
year
yeah.
and probably into this year as the sequel for the movie comes out. Um, have you seen Wicked on Broadway?
I think I have seen Wicked. I would say I've seen it on Broadway twice. I saw it in other like touring, in other theaters probably three
Sure.
times. And then I saw the movie. So I've seen Wicked a whole bunch.
Okay, so then you're going to know this song very well because I'm going to show you a new artist to you, but I'm going to show you Defying Gravity.
Okay.
And this woman, this singer, Morissette is her name. She did this on a thing, it's called Stages Sessions, which was she did a bunch of covers of songs that she recorded during the pandemic. So it's just her in a room performing. And like she talks about it in the beginning. That's why if you see the scroll bar at the bottom, you see I'm all the way up to like 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
hmm
And that's because you don't need to hear her whole intro. I want to get you to the music. Um,
Cool.
so you'll know the song, but it'll be a different version of it. And I thought that could be a lot of fun, especially since I mean you've seen the play, you've seen the movie. You hear another person kind of do it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I'll probably be singing along to it quietly.
That
Just kidding, but I will
I
be.
I
I
love it.
know all these lyrics.
I love it. Well, see to me that makes it even better because like I showed it to another person who had only heard the song once, and it was when they saw it in the movie, so they had no
Oh,
context. They didn't know who Idina Menzel was. Like they had no context, and
oh, I know.
yeah, and it's like so I like showing people who know who Idina is, who really know the
hmm
song. And I don't think I've
hmm
been able to do it with someone who like even knows the lyrics like you do. So this is going to be, I think, kind of cool. And I think it's always
I'm
interesting to
so
see
excited.
like how people like cover really well-known difficult songs. So
I think so too.
yeah. So I'll stop babbling. Let's get to just press play, Scott. All right, here we go.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try to find gravity. I think I'll try to find gravity, and you can pull me down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'd still not like to find gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you can pull me down.
So, initial thoughts on her rendition?
Well, she's fantastic. Beautiful voice. She doesn't sound the same as Idina Menzel, but I think she is the most similar voice to Idina Menzel I've ever heard. Because I think Idina Menzel's a very unique sound. And there's
Mhm.
just these moments, especially her bigger, belty moments, where she sounds just like her. And so I think that's very cool. But then she also has a different, like, especially the more quiet, the beginning moments, she has a little more warmth to her voice than Idina does.
Mhm.
I think she's doing a great job with it. She sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't like it when or I've never said it on a video before, so I'm maybe they won't like it when I say it now if they're fans of Adina, but uh Adina sings in my mind with a little bit of a vocal fry, and like she kind of
Mm,
has that like almost like nasally at some points. Pure
yes.
singer. I listen. I saw Adina do original Maureen, original cast of Rent. I am a fan, like a
She's
massive,
amazing.
massive fan. She's amazing. All these people like when Frozen came out and they were like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "Bro, I saw her do like, come on, come on." I saw her do Tango Maureen on Broadway. Get out of here. She's
Oh
fantastic.
my God.
She's
I'm
fantastic.
jealous.
But she does sometimes sing with like that vocal fry, like which is like kind of the whole voice of her character in Uncut Gems had that same kind of like, thing to
Hmm.
her. And I think what you were just saying, like where Morissette is a little bit warmer, like in tone, I think that's what it is. I think she doesn't have that same thing to her. And I kind of dig.
Right,
I love them both. I'm just saying. I think that
right.
that's one of the things that stands out to me.
No, and that's what's great about, I don't know, about a cover, right? It doesn't mean that one way is better than the other. It's just different. It's a cool opportunity to hear how a same song can be done in multiple different ways. So
Yeah,
I still love Idina Menzel, and there, I mean, and plus also too with the musical. I mean, there are so many women now who have played, Elphaba, because it's a
yeah.
musical that's been on Broadway for years and years and years. And so with any of them too, it is in a sense like a cover where they're all singing the same song, but they do it in their own unique ways. And I think that's amazing and very powerful that you can take this, add your own voice and your own interpretation to it.
I love too how expressive her face is. That was another reason I was excited to show you because she like it's like she's really doing it. Like I love
Yes,
that.
I like it too. I've noticed that as well. She's very, very committed to it,
Yeah.
which I always like the commitment.
Well, I'll get you back to it. I think I might have to stop it one more time before it ends, but we'll try to see how we go.
Okay.
Such a slow
Unlimited.
build up too. I
The
love it.
future is unlimited. And I just had a vision The vision's hazy, but I swear someday I'll be up in the sky, defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. So if you're trying to find me, wrapped in the western skies, as someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. For those who ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them I am defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity, and soon I'll match them in renown. And nobody in all of us knows it that there is a was is ever gonna bring me down. Bring me
Bro.
Yeah. Yep. It's actually impossible for me to hear a good rendition of that song and to not get chills. I'm like,
Right?
she was very, very good. Her voice is amazing, and she makes. I think too those notes. Yes, I think you recognize like, wow, that's a hard note to hit. She makes it sound so much easier than it is. Like it's just and with so much power and yeah. And I really liked at the end. She did a good job of adding a little bit of growl onto her voice in certain moments and not too much. I've heard singers who really rely on that growly sound and it's just way too much. She just had a couple moments of that little moments of growl and then she would let it go and just let her voice be what it is. And I thought, wow, that was very cool.
Yeah, I think that there's this like she has this real crazy um ability to make it look effortless. I mean,
Hmm.
she really is just she's got this hugely powerful voice. And then to
Yeah.
just and she's got crazy good breath control and crazy good support underneath her. And I've been saying on the channel for a while, like, oh my god, that person's so talented. And then someone in a comment once said something that really resonated with her, like, yes, talent, raw talent is an amazing thing to have. But she or that person that I was talking about in that video is so well practiced too. Like they heard that they
Hmm.
had the talent and then they worked to get like to be the level and
Hmm.
she has put in the work. Like it's clear.
Yes. And what did it too about her breath control? Holy cannoli. That was wow. I think she could have gone for longer than she was
Oh
holding those
yeah.
notes. That's the thing too, because sometimes there are people who can hold that note for that duration of time, but you can hear at the end as they start to get a little more tight and they're like you can tell they're running out of air,
Yeah.
essentially. But for her, it's like it feels like she could have kept holding that note for eternity.
100. She has a I just recently discovered her she does like on a song that she wrote. I had only heard covers before, and then I finally reacted to something that she did. And even in that, like there's this one section of the song where I couldn't find where she took the breath, and I'm like, how is she still singing? Like I don't understand.
How did you
So,
find her?
uh, that's a really good. Oh, someone suggested in the comments. They're like, "Oh, you like singers? You'll like this person," and sent me a link to her doing a song on a radio show. And I heard that and I was like, okay, she's great. And
They
then
were
I
right.
just Googled. Yeah, I just Googled, and it was right around when Wicked was coming out, and she had done this Defying Gravity thing during the pandemic. And I'm like, Adina cover. Bet. Let's watch that. And then watched it and I was like, oh, she came to
Right.
play.
Oh, yes, she did.
I think she could easily do it on Broadway and
Well,
people
that's what
would
I
be
was
like,
just thinking. I was like, God, I wonder if she's ever auditioned for the show itself, because not only could she sing, because obviously if she just sang but had no emotion behind it, it'd be like, okay, I could see why she wasn't doing the Broadway version. But she had the character, she had those beats, those moments. I'm like, God, I wonder if she ever has even auditioned for that or not. She'd be great.
yeah, I think I asked that in one of the things once and someone said that she doesn't have like a desire to do it on Broadway or something,
Hmm.
and that she's kind of doing her own musical things, and
That makes sense.
she's hugely popular in the Philippines, and has like a huge, overseas following.
Is she from
But
the Philippines?
I think she is.
Oh, okay.
Um, don't quote me on that, but I think she is. Uh, but anyway, I love getting to show you new people and new things because it's like
Yeah.
it's so fun to kind of say, oh, check out the. It's like when you share a playlist with somebody on Spotify when you're like,
Uh-huh.
yo, I think you'll dig these tunes, but I get to it helps, like it does something to my serotonin levels, I think, because it's like I get to watch you enjoy it instead of just, oh, tell me
Yeah.
what you think of this later. You know what I mean?
And I love that too. The theater kid in me was very happy.
That's awesome. Well, guys, you know what to do in the comments. If there's more stuff you want Brooke to listen to, excuse me, on the channel, it can be Morissette, it can be anybody else that you're thinking of that you've seen me react to. You'll be like, I bet she likes this. Let us know, and we'll try to like make the schedules align again at some point. Brooke, thank you for helping me with this recording as I'm trying to do all this pre-pro. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
you.
you.
And
Thank you so
thanks to all of you out. Yeah, thanks to all of you out there. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Um, we are trucking along, guys. There's going to be a lot more guests and stuff coming to the channel, so just pay attention to that. I hope you're having a wonderful day, week, month, year, whatever's going on in your life. I hope it's fantastic. If it's not, remember, don't wait for life to be easy to be happy.